Hello, brothers and sisters. This video is strictly aimed towards the speech that FARRAKHAN did June 26th, 2010 in Atlanta. Since Minister Louis Farrakhan made the announcement of his highly anticipated speech titled, "Who Are the Real Children of Israel?" you have clergy, which are ministers, Baptist ministers, Christians, and Muslims, and even an innumerable number of Hebrew Israelites. We waited patiently for Minister Farrakhan to use his great orating skills to say what many around the world already know to be true. It was titled, "Who Are the Real Children of Israel?" Now, we're not going to come down on our brother. Farrakhan is our brother, and knowing this, the powers would want us to attack our brother and make it a thing where we're trying to tear him down, and this is not that at all. We realize that Minister Louis Farrakhan, which is a Muslim, he was limited by the teachings of his on this particular topic in honor of his teacher Elijah Muhammad. Farrakhan could not step outside of his teachers. He loved and respected them, and we respect that, but the truth must be told. Therefore, today he leaves us with the same questions Elijah Muhammad, alluded in the 60s and 70s. I think if Malcolm X was still living, he would have brought it forth. And the question Farrakhan posed to the world was, who are the true children of Israel? Now, this is a very, very controversial and important topic. And it is because there's a spirit in the earth awakening the true children of Israel. That's number one. Number two, unless we understand who the children of Israel are, there's no idea how to break down prophecy concerning the true children of Israel if we don't know who are the true children of Israel. I think this was a paramount opportunity for Farrakhan to pull all factions together to prepare for a rough time. But the topic was, who are the true children of Israel? Now, it seems to me after listening to it, staying up waiting to hear this paramount speech, it seems that he wanted to say something but couldn't. And I know with his travels throughout the world and his teachings and his relationships on an international level, he have heard some of the information we're going to bring forth now. Why he didn't mention it in full detail, I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt and say that he was pigeonholed into his old teachings from Elijah Muhammad. But I think it's more to that. Since he didn't want to say it right out, we're going to say what we've been saying and the other Israelites. And I think it's ironic that he only mentioned the Israelites in Dimona, Africa, in passing, without mentioning the Israelites who are on the sidewalks, bringing forth the word, whether people hear or forbear. And these brothers are standing and putting their lives on the line for a truth that someone in his position is not willing to bring forth. He eluded them all together, when really it's because of the teachers that are on the street he had to make a proclamation. Isaiah the 13th chapter tells us that once the truth comes, people start running to the gates of the nobles. They go to their leaders and ask, "Why haven't you taught me this?" And yet the leaders have no answer. So in turn, he came up with the book so that if any of his followers have any Hebrew Israelite questions, they could just buy the book. But yet leave them in the same understanding that they had before they purchased the book. Read Isaiah 13:2 for me out of the Bible.
Isaiah chapter 13, verse 2.
Go ahead, say it a little loud so they can hear you, okay? Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 13, verse 2. Lift ye up the banner upon the high mountain.
The Most High told his teachers to lift up the banner upon the high mountain. The banner is Christ. That means go out in the street and uplift Christ. He's the banner. He's the ensign. You can read that in Isaiah, the 11th chapter. And we give honor to no other. Read.
Lift ye up the banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them.
And you've seen brothers out in the street exalting their voice, telling the truth. Read.
Shake the hand.
And you've seen brothers out there teaching, shaking their hand as they spoke, letting the poor of the earth, the poor in the ghettos who are suffering, telling them that they are, in fact, the true children of Israel. A little beacon of light in this life of darkness, brothers have become, standing against all adversity, but yet was not mentioned. It seems, and I was perplexed when I seen all the ministers up there whom Minister Louis Farrakhan rivaled. They was able to speak, talk, even the Baptist church, but not one Hebrew Israelite was invited into the forum to state a case. Not one. It was like him being a Muslim was trying to represent the children of Israel. Okay? Read.
Lift ye up the banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles.
So we were shaking our hands. You have brothers out there teaching every day who shake their hands so that your followers can go to the gates of the noble. Now they're coming up behind closed doors and speaking to their teachers, their nobles, people that are held in high regard, and asking them, why haven't we been teaching this? We have no answers for these young, uneducated men who are finding out they're Israel. It's a spiritual phenomenon. So I'm beginning to believe that teaching or that forum was not to liberate or bring truth to the children of Israel, but to answer those who might question that philosophy or any other philosophy, for that matter, that goes against the true teachings. I need you to stick with me here because this is clear. Because this not only go out to those in the fruit of Islam, this go out to Jew and Gentile alike. We're going to go over information. Okay? Mind you, when the minister Louis Farrakhan went into the Bible, speaking of the children of Israel, talking about the 400-year captivity, not once did he allude or go into the Quran. Why? Because the Israelite story is written in the Bible. So he had to go into the Bible. He started real nice the first 5 minutes, but then he took us into the agenda. And I'm going to go into that in one moment. Again, we're not here to personally attack him. We're just dealing with the information out there so you'll have truth to weigh with the book that's coming. The book that's being promoted, that's being sent to all the media outlets. Okay? Not once. And guess what? The research brothers do on YouTube was enough for Louis Farrakhan to just watch a few clips on YouTube and proclaim information to unite the children of Israel in America. He have that stature and power. He do. Go to the gates of the noble. Read.
Verse 3. I have commanded my sanctified ones.
The Lord says he commanded his sanctified ones, which is his chosen ones. Go ahead.
I have called upon my mighty ones for my anger.
For his anger. So something is coming to this planet that the Most High is about to bring forth. Okay? And I really think the brother knew, but could not say, even after his speech was done. Even after it was totally complete, he had to come back again because the response wasn't there he expected. And still, it fizzled out. Why? Because every person out there wanted to hear what they know. The blacks in America, Haiti, the West Indies, whose fathers served slavery after being led into captivity through the belly of slave ships, are indeed the true children of Israel. That's the truth. According to their bloodline, not their religion.